What is up, YouTube? Here is the Ironhead frame. So here's the finished product back from the shop. Coated, plugged, everything else. The motor prep stuff that we just did on the cases, I'm going to do that on the frame as well. So go through, just chase everything, get everything ready to reassemble. I still got tape I got to peel off on a bunch of the parts. I masked off all the motor mount stuff. So come in here, peel all this off, and get this prepped. But rest of the video, a little bit of time lapse, a little bit of other stuff. Get to see Dottie coating some swing arm parts and the rest of it. I am waiting on bearings and bushings and all sorts of miscellaneous stuff. I am going to throw the neck cups in just because brand new fancy neck cups are going to look really nice on here. And I get to use a new tool that I haven't actually used yet because it's too pretty to use. But we'll get rolling on that. That's pretty much where we're going to leave off for tonight. Enjoy the rest of the video on prep and coating for all of this. Hopefully you like it, and as soon as the next batch of parts show up, we are ready to go on reassembly. Cannot wait. Thanks for watching. Hit that like, subscribe button. Share with your friends if you're into old Ironheads and all of those fun, crappy things. Well, we're up at the shop today, rocking and rolling. Got the Sporty hung up, ready to go. Roll this over, get it coated, put it in the oven, flash cure, then we'll clear it. See you when it's done. Okay, swing arm, exhaust bracket, frame are blasted, mashed off, and ready for coat. Not plugging the neck tubes because those are a little sloppy, and I want some powder to fill that in. Well, I thought we were ready to coat, then I found a small little hairline crack on the oil tank mount, so I'm gonna weld this up, smooth that out, and then continue with coating.
I wrote this song for all my no good friends who's just getting by, just like me. Leaving the bar, my breath's as hard as regular gasoline. Fire up a bone while I'm swerving home, blowing smoke like a Model T. Wake up to a cup as black as tar. Go to work and get beat like a mule. I'm just as empty as I am poor, so I'm running on fuel. I'm running on fuel. It's all I can do to get up and make it through. Coffee in the morning, whiskey in the evening, cigarettes all day long. I'm running low on faith and lower on pride. I'm out of love, but I still got drive. I feel like a fool, but it's all I can do. Running on fuel. Well, I ain't lazy and I ain't no martyr. I ain't leaning on Uncle Sam. I just drink coffee like crazy and whiskey like water and smoke like a power plant. I'm running on fuel. It's all I can do to get up and make it through. Coffee in the morning, whiskey in the evening, cigarettes all day long. I'm running low on faith, lower on pride. I'm out of love, but I still got drive. I feel like a fool, but it's all I can do. Running on fuel. Sometimes getting by seems harder than dying. But something in a man just makes him keep on trying. Ain't got no wife, ain't got no kids that I know of. It's hard enough as it is to work all day, then make it to that bar stool. I'm running on fuel. I'm running on fuel. It's all I can do to get up and make it through. Coffee in the morning, whiskey in the evening, cigarettes all day long. I'm running low on faith and lower on pride. I'm out of love, but I still gotta drive. I feel like a fool, but it's all I can do. Running on fuel.
Cured the frame. I didn't pull anything out or check on it just because I was running out of time. So I gotta get these wheels out of here, and I can get to my frame. It's nice when you let them cool off. But oh, we have it. Nice Gloss black with clear. Super, super glossy, super, super clean. Waiting on some bearings and some other miscellaneous parts, so I can't really start putting this together. I can start putting parts on this, but I am missing the bearings for the swing arm. I'm going to be replacing and rebuilding that one. And what else do we got? Yeah, really just waiting on a swing arm. But there she is. Pretty exciting stuff. Beautiful day out today. It's like 60 degrees, the sun is shining, so I figured let's get some sunlight action on this thing. There she is, in all of her glory. Cannot wait to start slapping this thing back together. Super fresh, super clean. On to reassembly. A little out of the ordinary. I should just do this at home when I have this on the bench. But I think I might try and throw these neck bearings in real quick before I bring it home. And instead of pounding them in like I usually do, I'm going to try one of the super fancy tools that I usually don't like using because it's too nice. Let's see if I have that up here. But I had a little bit of slop in these neck cups on the old ones, just in the frame. It was not a neck cup issue. It was like the frame itself was just kind of worn from getting beat on. So I did not mask or tape this, so now it's going to be really tight because I got 2 coats of powder pretty much right on that edge, which is a-okay. Let me grab the tool and we'll be right back. Getting ready to hammer in some neck bearings. So normally what I'll do is pretty much put these in and drive them in with a hammer because I'm impatient. I did not mask this off, which is why this has got powder in it. There was a little bit of slop in there, so I was actually hoping to use the powder to my advantage and build that up, which it did. The old ones would slide in and out. But we are good to go on that now, and I have a brand new tool to try out. So we're going to give this a whirl on a neck cup install. Let me set you guys here-ish. Grab the fancy tool. Fast Eddy Co. It's all ceramic coated. Pretty much ready to go. Never actually used this one yet, but not too bad. We're going to set this in. Hopefully this will work on a SPORTSTER with a smaller neck. Kind of go from there. Looks like there should be some adjustability. We are learning as we go. So it's my understanding that, how is this going to sit? That drops in there, like so. Let me get the other one out of the package. Not packing the bearings or doing anything on that end yet, just the races. So we got this and this. This should slide in. These are really, really nice tools. Way better than sitting here with a hammer and beating the crap out of it like I usually do. That should sit somewhere like that. This should sit somewhere like this. Might have to do this in a couple stages just to get everything set up. But essentially what this is going to do is pull them all the way into flush. So the bottom one's seated now. And I'm actually going to reset the tool here. 1 pin up. I think I got enough clearance now that the lower neck is in. Let's go a little more. I don't know if you would have to do this every time. But it does work on a SPORTSTER, so that's cool. And there's the press that we want. So the bottom one is in, upper one's going in. Nice, even, and straight, and I'm not beating on it like crazy. Man, I don't get to hit anything with a hammer. I'm not sure how I feel about this yet. There we have it. Excellent tool, makes life way, way easier. Props to you guys, Fast Eddie Co., for a wonderful neck installer tool. Had this for about a year, year and a half. Never got to play with it. Very happy with that. Slotted keyway pin here to hold this cotter pin in place, and the multi-adjustable. Excellent, excellent. Super nice bearings up here. Everything's super, super smooth. Bearing on the top cup and here. Couldn't be happier. Thanks, guys. There we have it. Neck cups are installed, ready for some triple tree action. I'm not positive what I'm doing for the front end here. I have forks on the ground. These I think are 4 over, so I'm hoping to run these. I still have the front end from this bike on the chopper at the shop, so I gotta blast that apart tomorrow. We'll drop the front end and then bring it back here. Set up the triple tree, the lower. I haven't decided if I'm gonna run the one that I just shaved from the chopper on here, or if I'm gonna keep a stock front end on this one. I'm most likely going to use the stock headlight, other parts as well. We'll kind of see what happens here. Also not positive on what we're doing with colors and things, so we're kind of feeling this one out together. Did the miscellaneous oddball, you know, exhaust brackets and things like that, so that's good to go. I do still need to fab up the sissy bar and the strut brackets. I'm not sure if I want to run. Actually, I think I got those right here. So here's the strut rails. I'm not positive if I'm going to run them the right way and make a bunch of spacers to fit that fat bob fender that we're going to be using, or if I'm going to do them backwards and run them on the inside to take up that space. Haven't decided yet. We'll get to that. I don't know if I'm cleaning up the chrome or if that's all going black yet. Lots of decisions to make, but since I do have a powder coating shop and this is going to be kind of a powder queen, if you will, I think that most of this bike is going to go black with the exception of the engine mount and the cases that are already coated in the blasted aluminum. So you'll have a nice, super, super clean, super fresh motor on the inside with the powder coated jugs in the head and a ton of cleanup and chrome polishing on here. But there's the crank, new bearing is pressed on, old spacer is resting on there. Not using those. I do have the new spacer that matches this. I'm just waiting on the C-clips for the motor and a whole lot of cleanup. But thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all of those fun things. Appreciate you guys' feedback. And other news, tried starting the Falcon. That battery is dead, dead, dead. So I got that one sitting in here on a charger. Hopefully, if the weather stays like this, springtime is right around the corner and we can start playing with the cars and the bikes and actually using them instead of them having to take up space in the garage. Catch you guys on the next one.